I give so much of myself, parang walang natitira for me.
Men are slow. Let's just admit it. It's
Let's just mention our issues.
Yeah, usually. Hi everyone, I'm Billy. I'm a dad and I might be from Mars.
And I'm Colleen, I'm a mommy, and I might be from Venus.
I'll let you answer that one.
Kailangan may time to load.
Yeah.
Loading, 10%.
Dapat nga ganito sagot ko dun eh.
No, you explain. Bakit? Why does it take time to process?
Men are slow. Let's just admit it. I mean, paligoy-ligoy pa tayo. I think... Yeah, see? I'm still processing.
I think it's a difference in the way we think, probably.
No, I think men do not multitask very well. And when you have a child, you really need to multitask. So men fail at that
No, not
constantly.
One fail, not one fail.
Most of the time.
Try.
But
They
tries.
try.
And most of the time fail. But it's the thought or the effort that counts.
You don't fail because you get there naman. It just takes a
Slower.
bit longer.
Yeah. There you go.
No,
No.
you don't. How many times have we fought because you felt like you weren't useful?
Yeah. See? Thought process again. Yeah, but
Actually, yun yung mga issues natin.
yeah, it's
you guys
usually
just
what
mentioned
we,
our issues.
Yeah, usually it's sometimes I feel like I can't do anything right.
Ako naman, I need a little loving.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to explain because no matter what happens, male and female are opposites. So whatever men kasi think about or dads think about, they usually try to process as much as they can. So there's a lot of times where I feel like I'm not capable of giving Amari what he really needs, and I know most of it parang hinihingi niya from Colleen. Most of the time.
Yeah.
So like when it's time to be fun and maharot or whatnot, I'm there. But when it's time to make certain decisions, I'm usually I'm like, is that right? or do I need to change certain things? And
Yeah.
but men kasi we're prideful.
No, but I think it's because you wanna do more. Yung parang
Yeah.
minsan, you wanna help more but you don't know how.
And parang especially when women actually breastfeed, it makes men feel like really inferior from time to time because nga we are not capable of giving that kind of comfort and that security for the child.
Yeah. Ako naman, I feel like I give so much of myself. At the end of the day, parang walang natitira for me.
Yeah.
So sometimes, if I can't give myself yung self-love, like, I look for that affection, syempre.
Sorry.
We need a little loving too.
They need a lot of love.
Yeah. I talk like that, but I'm not exaggerating.
I totally agree.
Disagree yan kasi.
I totally
Ano,
agree. I agree with her,
agree.
so I disagree for me. So yeah, mom's always right.
Grabe, just because I answered this.
No, it's actually a fact. Men do make a lot more mistakes than women. So
Well, hindi, pantay lang naman. We all make mistakes.
yeah, definitely. But Colleen also was brought up very, very straightforward and very blunt when they speak. So, kung sensitibo kang tao, ay talo ka. Kailangan may katapat. Eh, may katapat din naman siya sa akin. So, okay lang. Patas lang.
I think we're around the same
We're around
way
the
with
same.
communicating.
We just learn how to communicate better, actually, having Amari there.
Yeah, we're more conscious of
Yeah, we're
how we
conscious.
talk. I agree.
Dad likes to keep
Keep
secrets.
secrets, and mom likes to reveal. Like, can't hold it in.
I kind of disagree because siguro me as a person, I think everyone's different naman
Yeah.
because I like to actually tell her exactly what's happening in my life. So I always
I
tell you.
disagree pala ako.
Yeah, I always tell you what
I agree pala ako.
I always tell, you know, and try to keep less secrets. Less secrets, less mistakes, to be honest.
Okay, ito yung justification ko ha. Billy, we're so transparent with each other. Like, throughout the day, we're talking without a filter.
Yeah.
But the reason why I disagree is because you like to keep some stuff in when it's your emotions.
Yeah, when it's about
Yeah.
us.
No. Like, for example, when you
Ay,
have
yung bago
personal,
sumabog.
no, you have personal problems.
Yeah.
Like, for example, yung dad mo,
Yeah.
ganon, yung mga personal na kinikimkim niya.
Yeah.
And it's not because he's actively trying to hide it from me, but because he doesn't want other people to worry about it. Kasi minsan, siguro pag lalaki, para feeling nila dapat sila yung strong and nobody has to worry about what they're worrying about or no one has to feel the stress that they're feeling kasi sila yung sasalo nun. And I don't think that's
Good.
I don't think that's good. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that just because you're the dad, you're the head of the family, now you have to carry that burden yourself. You can be transparent and you can share that burden with your spouse, with your partner.
Which I am.
Yeah.
I am. I try pa rin to keep as much as I can without, you know, bothering Colleen because
Yeah.
I know there's a lot on her plate as well.
Ako naman, like yun nga, wala akong filter. Like, I'm the one, I think it's because we're stuck with the kids the whole day. So, we don't have a person on our same level to interact with. So, we bottle up those emotions and then by the time like you get home,
You're exhausted.
just release,
Yeah, release, yeah.
release all of it. I think because coming moms, like we know that we're sacrificing so much. We know what we're giving up. We know what we're giving, and sometimes we count that in our head, diba? Yung parang I could be, you know, I could be working or I could be doing this, but instead I have to be here, and you know I want to be here, but yun nga, at the back of your mind, you know what you're giving up, you know what you're sacrificing. You're giving so much of yourself. Of course, you need to receive a little bit of that in return then for you to feel like yung parang bumabalik sa akin, oh, I feel loved, or I feel I'm appreciated, I'm valued. Yung, kumbaga parang validation, or sometimes to feel like we're doing things right, or just a little treat, diba? Little treat here and there na parang to take the stress away. So, I think it's important for moms to treat themselves, or even for dads to treat moms, to
Yes.
treat each other.
I agree. I don't know about the constant affirmation, but when men gives out their effort, when it's acknowledged, it's like a triumphant victory.
But I feel like we need that too. Yung validation.
Definitely,
yung,
definitely.
Yeah, you acknowledge it. But I think it goes both ways.
Yeah,
no?
it definitely goes both
Yeah,
ways.
both
I mean,
of it.
Ako kasi, what I've learned and what I experienced is my wife actually comes first before our son. I mean, it might be different for Colleen. Might be the son is, you know, medyo feel more loved or whatnot. But I totally think that as a father, and you're still a husband first. So if I get the affirmation from my wife na saying, ito tama yung ginawa mo, or hey, good job, we did this, or blah blah blah, good thinking on something. It's parang malaki ang nawalang tinik sa lalamunan. It's like I can breathe again because I've actually fulfilled what my wife needs, you know. And then the rest is parang icing on the cake na lang. I guess yes. Men and women are completely opposites, but you know, but there's still a lot of similarities when you think about it. You know, it's still the same surviving mode. It's still the same love. It's still the same care. It's still the same emotions that you put in. So I think Mars and Venus are quite opposites, but they're still planets. So that's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Thanks. See? Hey, affirmation. We had such an amazing time and learned so much about you today.
And you too.
But thank you so much,
Thank
guys,
you
for
for watching. Till
God
next
bless.
time.